everybody? I'm going to be playing through one of my favorite games that was highly controversial with the reviews and how just gamers in general accepted this game. Mad Max. Which some people thought it was very boring due to the open world and took a really long time to get anywhere, and it was overall just kind of a boring. But the problem is, people went into this game thinking it was gonna be like Grand Theft Auto's open world, and it was gonna be just like a big like dusty city and stuff like that. But no, it's Mad Max. It's in a wasteland. All right, I'm gonna mute myself for the cutscene.
Do not take my prize! The black tar is mine! I don't see you! Prize is gone! There now! There now! No, no, no! Stick together! This is one clever fox!
He was one such man, one who had lost all, over and over, and to this, he had lost his sanity. His was a never-ending journey away from the phantoms of his past. He believed he could silence the cacophony in his mind and find peace beyond a place he called the Plains of Silence. He now had the vehicle, the weapons, the provisions and the fortitude. He only needed the fuel. And here, there was but one place to go for fuel. Gastown.
Listen, my apostles of Alpha! You've hunted well. Here's the fox who thought he'd plunder from Scabra Scrotus.
And to be honest, this is the only part of the game that I kind of dislike. I'm gonna have to talk over this part. This part is honestly the only thing I hate about this game is that he survives a chainsaw about halfway through his head. And that honestly is the only reason that I would like rate this game lower than a lot of others.
Answer if you can. I want someone to tell me what's the soul of a man. I'm going to ask a
But yeah, the problem a lot of people had with the game
answer if you
is
can.
that they went into it expecting like Grand Theft Auto with big landmarks and stuff like that, but no. It's just
This
a wasteland.
would not stop him. He would have his peace, even if it meant another war. And war was coming because he had created a mortal enemy.
A lot of people just didn't like the main bad guy in general, and I have to admit, the main boss, main enemy, is pretty dumb. He's like the worst part of this entire game. Every time he shows up, physics and everything goes out the window. But yeah. Also, one thing I do have to say about this game is literally, if you get like one little scratch, one little anything on this disc, like a little, like, just the tiniest blemish on the disc, and you will have to clean it for like a good 10 minutes, because this game is really sensitive to that.
The dog has led me right so far. Gotta find it.
But yeah, I'm going to be playing through this entire storyline, this entire game.
Chumbuckles, man, are you quiet, gently? What?
It ain't for eating.
It's you. Valhalla was alive inside the to gives birth. So to blaze by godly plug ignite. Revolution about revolution, rejoice! Please, don't kill Chumbucket! Please! Hey!
Why shouldn't I?
Because I know you. Yeah, I spied you in the long lookers. They left you for the blowflies, and they snatched your ride, and now you'll be looking to snatch it back. That's what the prophecy says. You're the driver.
That's right.
Then Chumbucket is your man. Yeah, I'm your man. Yeah, yes, I am. See, I have a vehicle that can take you to your car. I do say. That's right. See, she's not running now. Sorry for that. I came here for the part. You see, I'm a Blackfinger. I can make it work again. And Dinky D, too, is gonna need an overhaul.
Don't go stray.
No, I won't. I know you'll find me and dismantle me. I know. Chumbucket's not stupid.
As you see in there, that would be Chumbucket.
Oh, I can make you become steel real, my angel. I can build your corpus and ignite your sacred fuel. True, but only the warrior saint can drive you. Yeah, that is why you send him my way.
Chumbucket is a bizarre wasteland mechanic who resides in the Great White Region. He crosses paths with Max and spies him along lookers, binoculars. While scavenging engine parts, he sees Warrior Max fight Scarabus Scrotus and the War Boys. He decides that Max sent him for a purpose. Chumbucket's background is unclear, but it seems that Gastown originally he was cast despite extraordinary skills as a Blackfinger mechanic. He lived alone in the wasteland for a long time, sometimes trading with characters like Jeet and Gutgash. His garage is located in an gutted out ship where he began building a vehicle. Chumbucket believes himself to be a prophet of his own bizarre automotive mechanic-based religion. He claims to worship the deity he calls the Angel Combustion, as well as others, lesser deities, blah 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 blah. He's the mechanic. He's the mechanic that's gonna keep our car running and our dog
Dog's bleeding out.
good.
I can fix it, but I do my best work in my sanctum.
Push the car.
I need wire to fix my buggy, but then I can show you where they took the black on black.
Where do I find wire?
Up that path! But before you go, grab some grit, Saint. You must be running on fumes.
Yeah. It's another thing a lot of people didn't like about the game is that they're like, oh, why do they have to talk like a bunch of idiots, a bunch of babies?
Canned food.
Look, no,
Should.
look at him. Do you think this guy's gonna talk like a regular person?
It's eating maggot gruel.
people in this game, society is all gone to hell, everything's gone. You just look out into the wasteland. Like, to me, I think that's beautiful. I love this view. This is one of the best views in the game. But a lot of people don't like that view. They prefer a city type scape like in Grand Theft Auto, and that's why I believe that this game didn't pan out as well as it was supposed to. It came out, I wouldn't say shortly after Grand Theft Auto, but shortly after the remaster. The combat in this game is very much like Batman, Arkham Knight, and stuff like that. Just mash, mash, mash until you see triangle, and then you push that. If you get good enough, you can pretty much take on like everyone, like hundreds of people at once. Plus upgrades help. Of course, I'm a little out of practice, but and there you go. Another thing about this game, never use your shotgun unless you absolutely need to. Shotgun bullets and ammo in this game is stupidly hard to come by unless, and I mean unless, you get the upgrade for one of the bunkers or safe houses that is generating ammo and food and water. I mean, if you got like an upgraded thing that generates ammo, go wild. Your heart's content. Just shoot everything. But since this is the very start of the game, save the ammo. And I still think this game is very, very good looking. Even though it's on a PS4, it's not on a PC with ultra settings and stuff like that. I mean, I've seen ultra settings. Wow, it's crazy. But even on the PS4, Xbox One, they both look pretty crazy. That guy right there.
Wait!
That's the guy who's gonna be giving more of a puzzle kind of hints towards the lore behind Max's past. Dinky D's leaking bad means the dog's bleeding. He refers to all dogs as Dinky D because that is the brand of dog food. Dinky D.
The bloody sounds of a smackdown. You're not leaking, are you? Tell me you're not. Huh? Praise be! Praise be! My buggy's just over here. Follow me.
Leaking obviously refers to bleeding.
Come, this way.
This dog, in the main story, he doesn't mean too much.
Rev it up and go, Saint. The buggy's humble, but she can haul.
The sooner I get my car back, the sooner I'll be on my way.
There's no difficulty in this game, like difficulty settings, even though this game can be hard at quite a few times.
Yes, from that look point.
A lot of these cars handle very loose and bouncy. Especially Chum's buggy. I hate driving this thing. But I'll live with it for now.
See the camp from up there without risk of detection. Over here! Over! Come look! Yeah, see, this is where the thick brow squat and cut. Butchers, infidels. Oh, yeah, look, there. Scabrous Scrotus is their king. Yeah, he's a big boss man from the gas town, you see. Scrotus always keeps the best parts for himself. Yeah, but he's not here now. You see, I don't see the Land Rover.
I'm getting my car back.
Wait, please. I have an idea. It's better for you, and it's better for me. Just listen. Look, your black on black is toast. It's scrap. It's gone. She'll never be whole again. Huh? Now I can build you a car. Bring into creation one that's faster and tougher than the black on black ever was. Yeah?
How tough, how fast?
Very. Faster than fear. Tougher than an iguana's gonads. Come with me. We mustn't be seen. Huh? I'll take you to the tabernacle, and when you see what I'm gonna show you, you'll be shouting holy all day long.
Yeah, good cover. Perfect place to build a car.
That's gonna most likely be the first camp we try to take out.
Come, Sid. Yes, I have much to show you.
What is this place?
You are in the outer graves. Over there is the Great White.
An ancient seabed.
I'm not sure. No, but we are at the bottom. It doesn't get any lower than this.
Yeah, where we are right now is in a dried up ocean, all the sand and everything. So that's why they refer to it as a seabed, and how this is the lowest place you can get in the game, the lowest altitude. There's no health regeneration in this game, so you have to make sure to stock up on water. And definitely take food when you find it, because most likely you'll be on low health when you find it, which will be the fastest way of replenishing your health.
Come and see. Huh? Come and see, your saint. Huh? A dream, a hallucination become truth. The angel made steel. By the fire that moves the piston, by the tranny on all high, by the cam and the U-joint blessed be, there she lies, the magnum opus. There she is.
This ain't a car. It's just a mess of parts.
No. She's knowledge from the numinous, divinely inspired. She wills herself upon this world. Look! See, here, divine meets drive shaft and a symbiosis of faith. Modded and made to measure. You want some of that old-time religion, huh? I got a classic whammy turbo high dog, huh? Hell yeah! Bulletproof and torture tested. Statically upgraded with chum bucket overdrive. Coils and springs, shocks and links too.
It's gotta be 8 cylinders, nothing less.
We will get there, yes. First, we have to get her beautificial body.
Show me where it is.
Yes? Yeah, come. No time like the present. Come on, Saint. I must go.
This is going to be the car we're going to be upgrading throughout the game.
We will liberate her body from a place sad and one to die. A place I call the graveyard. Where we must go in the dead of night. The buzzard guardians are away on their wild hunt.
Alright, so this is the map. We went from here to his hideout. And now we're going to be going down this big path over here to where the graveyard is. This is the map. It's pretty big. This is the most dangerous part. But we'll get to that in probably a few episodes.
We're low on fuel. Unfortunately, with gas time comes the blessings of gasoline. We should find enough fuel for us to make it to the graveyard.
Sadly, in this game, one thing you really have to pay attention to is the fuel.
Big steel gift box. What prizes do you hold?
She's out of gas.
Stop this shit!
Collect scrap when you find it, because that's what you're going to need to upgrade stuff.
What a great bounty! We're in luck.
The more you find, the better off you'll be.
Refuel and demolish.
No! Max, I hate you! Alright, yeah, until you get the car, a body,
Pillar up, huh?
kinda
All the way
hard
to the brim.
to find out. I had to figure out where the thing is.
Praises, she's full. But let's bring an extra.
Oh, some scrap.
More blowing something up.
Also, the sound effects in this
Don't
game are really
stray.
good. No. Right now, the back of the car is really small,
Before the nightly
so
hunters return to their lair.
any scrap in here. Ooh, there may be some good scrap in here. Yeah, I'm sorry to be scrounging around, but until you see 100% looted, it's what you're gonna have to do. Of course, later on when we start getting more scrap, won't really do that. Oh, I just realized, place back here we can go to.
Over there, fuel cans.
Let's see, there's some scrap here. Might not be a lot, but it's enough. Best thing to do, when you finally get to the upgrades, with upgrading your character, upgrade scrap finding and water storage. Those will make your life super easy. You'll be able to upgrade everything faster, you'll be able to stay alive easier. Of course, increasing max health, also useful, but if you've played through the game once before, you know how to fight. It's easier. So,
Nobody around. The gate's unguarded. Gasoline, Saint. Huh? One blast should split it wide open.
So let's make this one count.
run! We must hurry. Wardens of this place murder on sight! The fiends that tend this catacomb don't like strangers! Ah! Dangling man-killers everywhere!
Yeah,
Careful!
you don't see these around a lot, but over in this area,
Ah! Watch out!
they're pretty plentiful.
More traps ahead!
This is gonna be a bit of a shorter episode, so I'm just gonna collect the body, finish the first mission. There might be an episode later on tonight, there might not.
Stop it! No! No! Last place you want to be trapped in buzzard territory! Close. Keep rolling!
It's moments like that that I love about this game. It's all these epic moments if you want them to be epic moments. Like if you take it nice and slow and wait for them all to go off, yeah. Alright, cutscene.
There! Our prize! Right for the taking! Go quickly! The only way to get up there is through those cave tunnels!
Alright, we're gonna be picking the first
the
body
car in place
for
down
our
here.
car.
I'll lower the body onto it.
Yes! She'll be ready! As I will!
I believe these are called buzzards. They're one of the worst enemies in the game because you tend to have to fight them in the dark. And you have to fight based on where their eyes
Maybe I
are.
could zip down this. Flashlight. Still works too.
Yes! There you are, safe! And you got the whole world up there, in your hand! You got a choice to make! Which one shall be your prize? Choose! Because now we can escape with our...
Shovelface is a good one because it looks like his original car, the Mustang type thing. This one, a lot of people like, including myself, because it's really a muscle car look. This one's more like his original, I apologize. This is the exact same make and model, but it's more beat up. Then you have two of my least favorites. You got the old timey ones that I really don't like the look of. Shovelface was a DLC bonus that I received when I purchased the game, but we're going to be going with Furnace. Because it has a good balance between weight and speed and maneuverability. The only way to beat these guys is to counter them, because they will dodge every attack. Grab a knife. saw scrap there and it hurts me to leave it. But I'm not gonna die. We gotta go now.
No! Please, do not let us be set aflame! Shoot for the fuel tank! Oh, hell pursues us!
Right.
Yes, see? It's creatures of the underworld! Rise!
I love this jump right here. There's the first story mission.
We're alive and free of the graveyard! Wait, something's loose! I can fix it now if you stop. Or later, at my sanctum. It's your choice.
And I'm gonna leave us off with showing how the
Get out there
repairing
and
works.
fix it.
This is how you keep your car alive. You stop, you leave the car, or you just tell him to fix it while you're stopped fighting people outside or anything. He will just automatically fix the car. If I were to touch the gas button while he's fixing it, he runs back. But yeah, that leaves us. See you in the next episode.